Today we're going to learn how to create a wrong movie poster in Photopea. We will start by clicking on New Project. We will name our project last name _ first initial _ pause. We are going to choose the print presets and letter and click Create. The first thing we need to do is open and place our original poster and scale that poster up while holding the Shift key. Until it fits our image. It's good practice to go ahead and right-click on your original layer and duplicate it, and move that original below your background, turn off the visibility, that way you have something to go back to if you make an error. Before we can start editing our layer, we need to right-click and choose Rasterize. From here, we can apply a layer mask. Make sure I'm on my paintbrush with a black color selected, and I can remove the letter J. You'll notice that my background is a pure white and the movie poster had an off-white color. We're going to fix this by clicking on our background layer. Then we can click and hold on our gradient tool to select our paint bucket tool. We'll click on our foreground color and choose a color from the poster. Click OK and click to apply that paint bucket tool. Moving on, we need to now replace our text and add the letter P. So I'm going to click on my poster layer. I'm going to click on my type tool, and up here where you can choose your fonts, we're going to choose to load a font, and we're going to locate the font that we downloaded in the project files, and it says it's going to load it into local storage. That's fine. You'll get the confirmation that it's loaded. I'm now going to do a search for Amity Jack. I'm going to click on my layer and type a capital P. Obviously this letter is too small, so I'm going to come into my size and I'm going to click and I'm going to increase that size and move it around until I feel it is just right. I also want to make sure I change the color from black to that of the existing color, and I can click my check mark. The next step is going to be removing the shark from the poster. There are two ways that you can do this. The first way would be to click on my poster layer, choose the lasso tool, and draw an outline around what I want to remove. I can then come up to my edit menu and choose fill. From there, I'm going to select content aware, and I'm going to hit OK. This can sometimes take a while, so don't be nervous if it takes up to a minute. Photopea has done a pretty good job of removing the shark. I do have a little bit of the border that came in, so we're going to fix that. First, we're going to deselect. I'm going to move into my clone tool. When you're on your clone tool, a key thing to remember is in order for it to work, you want to decide what layer it's working on. You're going to hold down the the Alt key to select your target area. Let go of the Alt key, and now you can paint over any areas. You may need to select, by using the Alt key, multiple different areas and multiple different brush sizes to create a good result. You can also use the clone tool to completely replace the shark, but it's faster to start with a content-aware fill. From here, we're going to use File, Open in Place. We're going to choose our cat paw. While holding Shift, we're going to scale our cat paw and move it into place. Click our check mark. Once again, we need to rasterize our layer first. I'm then going to choose the magic wand, which is located on the fourth tool down. I'm going to click on the white area of the cat paw and push the delete key, which will remove the white. I can then go ahead and deselect it. And to make it look the best, I'm going to come down here to my adjustment layers and add a hue and saturation layer. Now, before I start adjusting things, I need to right click on my hue and saturation layer and turn it into a clipping mask, just like we did the first few weeks of school, so that it will only affect the cat paw below it. Now I can shift the hue, I can adjust my saturation and my lightness until I feel that I have a cat paw coming up from the deep. You want to then go to File and choose Save as PSD. Go ahead and save that image, as well as doing File, Export as JPEG. Do not worry that your image is zoomed in. You can then hit Save and turn in those files.